Hey guys, welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Hope you brought me some nacho and cheese. Hope you're ready for a little bit of fun. And guess what? A little bit of seriousness tonight. A little bit of seriousness. I had some stuff planned tonight, but some other conversations that happened today made me just kind of divert off my beaten path. And I thought I would change my video up a little bit based on the conversations I had today. So sit back, relax, enjoy yourselves. Let's have a little bit of fun with this. I realize this video may not be as popular as some other ones. I know it's not going to have some catchy snag line or clickbait to get people in. Or maybe I'll leave my original thumbnail and see who comes and watches it. That might be funny too. The original was supposed to be Zendikar all messed up. But we'll see. Alright guys, couple things to go over tonight. First of all, let's get through the intro stuff. My name is MTG Moxman. Welcome to the channel. A lot of new subscribers joined the last little bit. We are on our road to 1,000 subscribers. I need 300 and something left to go. It is still possible to make it by the 26th, so let's hope we get there. I have hinted at certain things. Let's hope people have caught on and that'll hopefully encourage other people to get the ball rolling, but who knows? I really hope it works out for everyone. To all the new people who joined today, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember, guys, if you get more people to sub, you'll get extra things into the next contest giveaway. And for those of you who don't know the contest giveaway, find the link below. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and new Patreon supporters who just joined on. I mean, if you think about it, I was joking around. If you give like $1 a month, it's literally like half a cup of coffee. It's kind of sad, isn't it? But it really does help, guys. So every bit helps toward equipment and time. So please, if you can help me out, that would be awesome. You can find me on Patreon, MTG Moxman, and it does give you extra entries and stuff into the contests, okay? And I will eventually start, hopefully getting some time to work on some private videos. My buddy's kind of teaching me how I can do private URLs and link it into my thing, so just my Patreon people can watch some stuff. So I'm working on it, but I'm not there yet. Bear with me, guys. A lot going on. All right, there. We've gone like a minute and a half in the video, and I've just blown time. I'm sorry. All right, first, big swig of water. Oh, I almost caught that. All right. I don't know. Oh, there's the lid. Okay. I had somebody today, and I asked him what he thought of the last couple of sets. He works at a card shop. He's a manager. He's a really good guy. Like, seriously. He's down to earth. He knows what he's talking about. And he was saying how frustrated a lot of his players are that Wizards had promised a good type of land. And a lot of players are not happy with this particular land type, this flip land. They don't like it. They want something similar to like a fetch land. And how, you know, generally speaking, Wizards seems to be squeezing people out of the market. You know, making it so not everyone can play on the same level, I guess, as a pro player or somebody who has a bigger wallet. Guess what? I thought about it. I answered back on my phone. But when I looked at this, I said, you know what? I think that it is fair. Wizards makes a variety of products for a variety of players. They have the big flashy cards for those who want to have the flash. They got the mid-level stuff for those who want to have mid-level. And they got the poor cards for people who can't afford a lot. A poor player should not be trying to compete against somebody who can afford a $2,000, $3,000 deck. You can still play against them and win. Trust me. I've seen it done. No problem. But you're not trying to compete against those people. You're trying to have fun, right? That's what we're trying to do. Have a good time. Yeah, you're trying to win and come up with some crazy combos and bits. But imagine this. I'm going to tell you a story about a little boy who saw his first Benelish hero and thought it was a God-given card. This creature bans. This is a 1/1 for 1. This card's amazing. Or a Savannah line that was a 2/1. Or even a Craw Worm back in the day, which cost 6 for a 6/4. It was considered amazing. Shivan Dragons were the end of the world if you got one in play. Nobody could stop it unless you had a terror in your hand. So think about that, guys. If you never saw any of the new cards and the mechanics they've made today and you just played with those, you'd still consider those the best cards in the game. Games evolve, things change. What happens is, players without deep pockets, maybe working just a Joe job or a part-time job, still crave and desire having those high-end cards. Right? It's the old phrase of keeping up with the Joneses. I've talked about it before. You should not try to keep up with the Joneses. When you're playing decks, you have friends, you can set rules, you can set your own parameters on how you're going to play, or just enjoy playing So the odd time when you do beat that snooky deck, it's like a $2,000 deck, and you beat it out with a $35 deck, you still can say you won, right? Guys, don't try to compete against them. But to blame Wizards for it, it's not their fault. We, as the player base, have continued to buy these high-end products at those exorbitant prices, and we keep buying and buying and buying. And we did a little audit here, what, like 4 videos ago, guys? We talked about it like a month ago, or a couple of weeks ago, where I'd asked the question, who would stop buying these products? None of you raised your hand. There was like 150 comments in that section. None of you raised your hand, and either did I. We're not done. So Wizards won't be done. If that was a cross-section of Magic players, all of us here, and we took that and looked at it, we're doing awesome then, aren't we? Okay? We're doing awesome. Because we're still loving what they're putting out. And they're putting out a high-quality product that we all enjoy. I'm not saying it's cheap. But it's supposed to be collectible, right? It's not supposed to be cheap. I didn't say it should be expensive either. You can still walk in, buy your 4 ops, buy some of those key cards, and really slowly work your way up, right? If you're trying to build a collection, you do not buy packs. Don't buy packs. Take that $5, put it aside. Next week, $5 more, put it aside. And guess what? Within a few months, you can save up for your first fetch land. Within a year, you could save up for a dual land. You can work your way up to this stuff. People don't realize it. Today I saw, as an example, a Mox Pearl. It was $2,700. That's a lot of money. It was buy it now. It was beat up. But that is a power of 9, unlimited Mox Pearl. That is true power. Do you think $2,700 is really a lot of money, guys? I know it seems it to a lot of players. I could probably grab, I don't know. Let's see if I can actually. I can grab an assortment of cards. Well, not those ones. Those are uncommons. Some of these things have like my... What's this one? Okay. I could grab something like this. This is all rares and mythics that I never even sorted. Okay, I didn't even sort these. I just put them in a pile. Dance the Mance, Charming Prince. Okay, Lonesome Unicorns. There's foils. There's everything in here. There's Okos. Just stuff I enjoyed opening. Kenrith. Kenrith? Yeah, Kenrith. Like, there are some great cards in here, guys, okay? So let's say you got $150, $200 in trade-in. Now at $2,700, guess what? It just became $25. You see how it works its way down over time the further you get into the game. So things like that can become available to you. I'm not saying it's easy, and it takes some severe discipline to save that money. But for those players who complain saying, oh, Wizards is making it too pricey, I say enjoy the game, stop complaining about it. We all know the game can be expensive, but guess what? The game can be exhilarating. It can be fun to play. You can sit down with your buddies on a Friday night, not go waste money going to buy pizza, pop, beer, whatever your thing happens to be, not go out to a movie. You could just sit and play cards all night long. And it didn't cost you anything after you bought a deck, or played a deck, or have a pre-release night where everyone goes up and buys one pre-release kit, which is like the cost of a movie nowadays. Or where you go and you say, hey guys, we're going to buy one intro deck each, which comes with like 2 packs in it. We're going to make a deck only with those contents. You can enjoy Magic and it does not have to cost you a lot of money. You don't have to, guys. So stop complaining about it. Because my buddy's tired of hearing it. You're getting him turned over to that way of thinking. That's not the way it should be. Now, if you're new to Magic, I had somebody on my Instagram ask the question, if he's new to Magic, he wanted some advice. Well, guess what? My advice is free. It just is. I'm here to help you guys. I want you to help me. I want to help you. I like the idea of a community where we help each other. I've met amazing people already on this channel who've met me on my Instagram. It is awesome. And thank you for sharing it with me. Thank you for sharing this journey. I'm trying to reach this goal. You guys are the ones who help me out every night. So if every Magic player was evil, my channel wouldn't have anyone. Okay? So thank you everyone who helps me every day, who makes me look forward to going home to make these videos. Thank you. You guys are awesome. There's my rant for the day. All right, now, let's get to some serious business. If you're new to Magic, the question was asked, do I start buying some intro decks? Do I start buying other decks? I say start an Arena. Because Arena's free, it does not cost you any money to play it. But do not get suckered in, guys, to spending money in Arena. I only grind it out, okay? So I play until I win free packs, win my little tokens. That's all I do. I am up to 45,000 gold coins. I don't buy the little trinkets. I don't care about the little animals they put in arena. I'm only buying packs because I'm trying to make sure I get my rares, my mythics, and work my decks up. So I can try things out, try them, and explain them to you guys what I think works and what I think doesn't work. What mechanics work well, what card combinations can come up. I like that talk. I think it's exciting. So start in arena, guys, if you're new to Magic and you don't want to spend a lot of money. If you just found my channel, start in arena. Then, after you've had a little bit of time in arena, and by the way, don't talk to players in arena. The people say good game, good game. Don't fall for any of that. Just play your game, have fun, try to do the best you can. Don't worry about winning, worry about playing, worry about not making mistakes. Whatever deck you're given, worry about not making mistakes in the game, and you will feel better about yourself. Because then it's not that, oh, I lost. I lost because I made a bad move. No, I lost because he had a better deck than me. He had better cards than me. He already has 4 Okos, let's say he wasn't banned. Or he's got 4 Ugin the Spirit Dragon. He just like nuked my board over and over when I tried to build this little red burn deck. I understand that that could be hard. I get it. And I'm sorry, this video is going to go a little bit longer. I'm looking at the time going, but there's nothing I can do about it. So hopefully you guys can make it to the end. If not, I get it. Just give me a thumbs up. Be happy. Be happy. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe and join this channel. I'm telling you. All right. So, sorry, itchy hair. I got to trim the beard this weekend. Sorry, I'm on a little bit of a rant. I get it. I'm sorry. But I'm still happy, but I don't like the idea of players getting hosed, buying the wrong cards, or trying to go too deep in over their heads. I believe in consistency. In my life and what I do, everything I have is consistent. I have a routine to my life. I have a routine of how I do things. And that has allowed me to get where I am. Because most people, from what I've learned on YouTube, they don't even get to this number. They give up. I almost gave up a couple times here on YouTube when I had like 30, 40 people. But the people here encouraged me and I kept going. So if you want to be new to Magic, I encourage you to push ahead and try the game. Now, you've played in Arena for a couple of weeks. You kind of think you got the mechanics down. You see how things play out. Just play against the computer first. Then find some random matches. Just single standard matches. Then you can try best 2 out of 3. Now let's just say you've worked yourself up. You know what a deck work is. You know what mechanics are over the course of, say, 2 months. Now you want to go to a pre-release. You want to step into a card shop. Okay, first thing, you're going to go over and you're going to talk to the person, say, hi, I'm new to Magic. I want to try this pre-release tonight. They're going to hook you up. It's good for the card store. Trust me. They're not going to turn you away. They're going to try to treat you like gold. Because nobody likes it when you are mean at these tournaments. Nobody likes that mean guy. And he's there, trust me. There are people out there who just have fun trolling you playing each night. Okay? Especially at pre-releases. Now you can meet somebody like me. I will encourage you and help you at the pre-release. I will stop you from making bad moves and I will explain, hey, you're a new player? No problem, man. We're going to help you out. If you beat me fair and square, all the best. I will help you from stopping making mistakes. But if I beat you, I'm still going to try to take you out. Now, it doesn't mean I don't give them the win. Because I don't go to a pre-release to like take it all. I win it all, but I tend to give it away. Because I'm not there to like win it and because I've been at it a long time. I know what I'm doing. And by the way, word to the wise. If you're at a pre-release, it's not the big bomb card that wins you. It's the utility cards. The small cards. Those commons. They're important. As a guy who goes basically 4-0 every time I play, pay attention to that. Alright. So now we're there. You're at your pre-release. You're like, hey, I'm going to try this pre-release out. You get your little kit. Looks, you know, something like this. Has a little dice in it. There's some packs in there. A little promo card, which you can use. A lot of people will buy sleeves. Guess what? I don't buy sleeves. Ever. I'm an old school player who grew up playing Magic without sleeves. So my little nostalgic thing to myself is whenever I play pre-release, I don't care what cards I get. If they're going in my deck, they don't get sleeved. Even if I damage them. I bridge them. Everything I used to do back as a kid. Because that's how I learned to play Magic. And that's my nostalgia factor. Which is probably why I give my cards away at the end as well. But I like doing it that way, okay? I like it. So, we're there. We're at the pre-release. You're sitting down. And a whole bunch of names will come up right on a computer or on a board. And they'll tell you who you're playing against. It is best 2 out of 3. Hopefully you get a player who will be nice to you. And help you out. But if you don't get that nice player who is mean and nasty and vicious, I'm sorry he was mean and nasty and vicious to you. Not everyone is like that. There are many of us out there who just want to play with you, man. We want to hang out. If you see me at a card shop, I'm not always going to be the most outgoing person. When you first meet me, it's kind of weird. I will tend to just sit there with my cards until somebody comes over. But after you introduce yourself to me, hey, you want to play some Magic? I'll be like, yeah, man, let me bust out some decks. I'm a little bit, I know it seems weird, but I'm really kind of shy when you first meet me. But after you get to know me, then I'm the most outgoing person in the world. But I don't always jump out at people. So hopefully you have this pre-release, you have a nice opponent. And that nice opponent is going to help you out. Gonna teach you. Now, back when I was playing when I was younger, the rarest thing to see was a girl at a tournament. Girls didn't play a lot back then, I'll tell you that right now. But over the years, you see more and more women, teenage girls, adult girls, older girls playing. Don't think they can't play. Don't make that mistake. Don't. Whoever you play against, you treat that person with respect. Guy, girl, transgender, whatever they happen to be, you treat them with respect because they're a person just like you. And they're going to treat you with respect and you're going to play your game. Win or lose, the best 2 out of 3, you learn something from that match. You learn what kind of cards went well. You learned your deck didn't get enough land. Maybe you got too much land. Maybe in your 40 card deck you put like 20 land. I usually put 18 as a general rule, which I think is still a lot, but I put 18 because I find that works well. Maybe I have my sideboard with 2 more land just in case. One time I sideboarded a whole entire deck because it was just horrible. Oh, it was horrible. I still won though. But so now you've learned and you've played your pre-release. Now you got some cards, you're having a little bit of fun, but it didn't cost you a lot of money. When you start keying in on cards, guys, you say, I want 4 Croxa, Titan of Hunger. And you want the foil, full art. That's what, $400? You are crazy. No. Bad, don't do it. Stop yourself, okay? Put on the brakes. Stop yourself. You are not spending $400 on 4 Croxas. I've talked to people on this channel before about that. No. If you happen to get one in some random pack you open, that's great. You buy the cheapest one. You're just trying to fill out your deck. And those cards rotate out. Now, they'll still hold some value when they rotate out, but you lose a lot of value. I tend to buy, like I open packs for opening packs. It's fun. I enjoy it. But at the end, when I'm putting this stuff all away, guys, I often forget where I put it. It just sits in piles and binders and piles. Don't be that person. Take care of your cards. Know what you have in case you want to trade something in to get good cards or get better cards or work your way up to your first dual land, your power of 9. Look at the reserve list. Find cards that are good cards in a lot of decks. Look up top decks. Look at that 1 or 2 cards. Start buying just one of that card. A Grim Tutor right now is underpriced. Get a Grim Tutor. Okos are cheap right now. Get an Oko. Ugin is down right now. Buy your Ugin now. Yes, you're going to spend 30, 40, 50 bucks on a card. But it was an $85 card. It was a $95 card. It was a $180 card. They had different values. They get dragged down when reprints come out. That's what Wizards does. And that is, by the way, from my earlier argument, that's Wizards trying to make the game more affordable for you. They have reprinted cards and brought those prices down by 10 to 30%. Easy. So as a new player, don't try to build a top-end deck unless you got the money to spend. If you got money to spend, power to you. But even I don't build those decks. In Arena, you'll see I have just whatever I have. I build with what I've opened. And that's all I build with. If I need to buy cards, I usually wait. Especially if it's like a standard deck, I usually don't. I work with what I got. But if it's like a vintage deck, yeah, I'll spend money if I want to buy something. Because I play, I guess mine's considered kitchen table magic, right guys? You can put that in the comment section below, where I just kind of put cards from every set. As long as it's not banned on the ban list, we play with it. As long as it's not restricted. And although Chaos Orb is banned, we play a house rule, it blows up one thing. And you can make your house rules. But remember, they aren't valid in tournaments, okay? Know what cards you can play. You can look up the list to see what cards are available. Now, there are a lot of unique cards that most people forget about. And I think that's hilarious. Like a card today came out. It reminds me of Preordained. It's called Deliberate. It's an instant card. Costs 1 blue, 1 other. It's the only card that even caught my eye today that I thought was really decent. And it is scry 2, then draw a card. It's like Preordained. And that's a good card. It's a common, but that is a good utility card. You're going to want 4 of those if you're a new player. You're going to want 4 of them if you're an older player, but it's a common. It's going to cost like $1 at most. At most. But you'll probably be able to give them packs. It's awesome. So, oh my god, this video is so long. I'm so sorry, guys, if you made it this far. If you are a new player, please please don't give up hope. Play the games, practice an arena, try a pre-release. From a pre-release, try an F&M. Work your way up. Become friends with the card store owner. Try to become friends with them. Get to know them. Okay? I find respecting people, I get respect back. Okay? I'm not saying I don't look for a good deal and stuff, but if I can't get a good deal, I don't come down to my guy and say, look, I'm sorry, I got a better price from else. I have to buy it from them because I am trying to save some money. No disrespect to my card store. I do support local card stores. But the odd time, one could be cheaper than another for various reasons, and there's nothing I can do about it. Generally, I stick to like 2 or 3 stores, though. Be respectful of the players around you. Don't be rude. Don't be crass. Don't be swearing. Let them do if they want to. You don't have to stoop to that level unless you're really upset or something. I usually try to stay chill. Don't stress about it. Learn to play slowly. For those of you who think Magic is too expensive, nobody said you had to buy the high-end stuff, man. You can grab a pack of commons. You can just play your small bits. For all you know, keep the cards, though. Some of them can become really valuable. You can trade them in later and work your way up to more expensive cards. Or just put $5 aside a week, $10 a week, and save up for it and skip a coffee or two. You will get where you're going. Remember the coffee joke, huh, from Patreon? Yeah, that's right. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I understand this is a very long video, but a couple of people asked, a couple of people ranted, and I just felt it had to be touched on. So you want to play Magic. That's my thumbnail. So you want to play Magic. All right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. You are all awesome people. I really enjoyed the conversation tonight. Please let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. It's important we get to that number. All right, guys, thanks a lot for tuning in. You rock. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, which is kind of like the last. I might do 2 videos tomorrow night, but upload 1 on Friday and 1 tomorrow. Okay, because I want to try to have a Friday video, and I may even do a Saturday video. Isn't that weird? I might end up doing videos like 7 days a week. That's crazy. I don't know. See what you guys think. Let me know. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for tuning in. And again, thank you so much, my Patreon people. I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. Stay safe out there. All right, and that's, and we'll talk more about Magic. We will. Don't worry. For all those secret people out there, guess what? This is just a shout out again to my awesome Patreon people because you are actually helping make this happen, guys. I appreciate it every single day. And those who forget that, they're the ones who have the problem. You guys rock. Thanks a lot, guys.